Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to northern Arizona, Wapatki National Monument. Apparently this summer, during monsoon season, one of the monsoons went through the area, and as the monsoons were pouring down rain, left behind many puddles, standing water that created small ponds. Well, in one of the small ponds, this little guy right here activated. This is some form of a dinosaur shrimp. Very rare event that occurred in northern Arizona. We're going to come back and take a closer look at that event here in just a moment. Yesterday's high winds that we talked about in yesterday's video spawned yet another wildfire in Southern California. You can see over here at zoom.earth. Last thing they needed, but the winds yesterday were extremely high. I know over here in the Phoenix area, the winds sounded like hurricane force at times. I've been in 3 hurricanes. I know what those winds sound like, and I'm telling you, at times the winds sounded like they were in excess of 75 miles per hour. So you can see here on Zoom Earth, just west of Santa Barbara, a towering plume of smoke. That is a new wildfire that has taken off in the last 24 hours. I want to take you guys over to the website. You can see a new photo I posted here on the homepage of an incredible display of northern lights. That photo was taken by Megan Rose out of Minnesota. You guys are in for a treat. I put together a slideshow of the photos that were sent in by viewers that had the pleasure of witnessing those incredible lights that were courtesy of the recent geomagnetic storm caused by this earthbound CME that did interact with Earth's magnetic shields as predicted, creating a geomagnetic storm, a G2 geomagnetic storm that lasted from 9 to 12 hours. You can see the tall red vertical lines. That is a geomagnetic storm that created some incredible northern lights. Looking at the Schumann resonance, everything's pretty quiet over at the Schumann. You can see a little bit of background noise, small spikes here and there. Nothing major, though. No major spikes in the Schumann resonance data. Looking at the power outage situation over here, poweroutage.us. Still over 50,000 customers without electricity in California. High winds created power outages in Utah and up in Michigan. That was from a line of thunderstorms that went through the Michigan area. I want to take you guys now back to northern Arizona. We're going over here to Wapatki National Monument. Right in here, this area received some heavy monsoon rain this past summer, and we got some down in the valley too. But apparently, one of those rainstorms left behind several inches of rain that created ponding. We've all seen that. Well, in one of these ponds, this little creature right here spawned to life. There were hundreds of them in one of these ponds. Over here at IGN.com, article shared with me by David out of Dayton, Ohio, goes on to say hundreds of alien-looking crustaceans swim in a temporary lake following Arizona monsoon. And this is the lake they're talking about up in northern Arizona. Goes on to say hundreds of three-eyed critters have emerged in Arizona following a torrential summer downpour that awakened them for their potentially decades-long slumber. As reported by Live Science, the tadpole-sized creatures, and that would be these little guys right here that look like they have a hard horseshoe shell, officially called triops, that's because they have 3 eyes, were discovered by visitors of the Wapatki National Monument in northern Arizona in late July. The crustaceans were spotted swimming around in a makeshift lake at the monument's ceremonial ball court, having been created by a monsoon that hit the desert landscape. While it's unclear exactly how long the critters had been cocooned at the location, their eggs can lie dormant in dry conditions for decades until enough water is present to rehydrate the embryos for the hatchlings to mature and eventually reproduce, repeating the cycle, laying the eggs for the next generation, according to Central Michigan University. And here's what's known as a dinosaur shrimp. This thing, I guess, dates back 350 million years. As you can see from the photo above, the peachy pink critters have elongated undulous tails that peek out of their arching shell-like torsos with a trio of eyes located at the front of the translucent carapace. Look at that thing. Fossil records indicate that these bizarre creatures evolved over 350 million years ago during the Devonian period, an era that spawned a remarkable variety of fish per Nat Geo. No telling what other type of life forms are laying around the earth just waiting for the right conditions to reveal themselves, just like the little dinosaur shrimp. All right, guys, grab a bowl of popcorn, sit back, and enjoy these incredible photos, courtesy of the recent geomagnetic storm from the CME that did arrive on time as scheduled, creating a G2 geomagnetic storm. First photo was taken by Megan Rose out of Minnesota, northern Minnesota, 60 miles from Canada, out of Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. Look at that sky, almost solid green in places. Just incredible photos that have been sent in by viewers. Most of the photos are from the northern latitudes. I received photos from Canada. You can see this one here, obviously, from Fort McMurray. This is an incredible view right here. Looking at the auroras behind a bridge. Brett out of Colville, Washington. Another location I received aurora photos. Washington. Saw some out of Boston, Minnesota, Alaska, and Canada. Just incredible photos. These photos here were sent in by Tanya out of the Northwest Territory in northern Canada. Hay River, Canada, to be exact. Once again, bright green skies as the northern lights danced across the northern latitudes, dipping down as far as Minnesota, Boston, Washington, and maybe even further. I might have a photo coming in of auroras out of Oklahoma. I'm waiting on the email right now as we speak, so I'll share that with you guys if I do get it. Supposedly, Devin saw some green skies from Oklahoma last night, similar to what we're seeing here way up in the Northwestern Territories. Once again, photos taken and sent in by Tanya H. from Hay River, Northwestern Territory, Canada. Photos here sent in by Melanie F. out of Nikiski, Alaska. Said they were dealing with light pollution, but the auroras still managed to get through the light pollution and into their cameras and took some incredible photos once again. And the photos turned out absolutely spectacular. Not quite as bright green as some of the other locations, but as they indicated, they were dealing with a little bit of light pollution. But all in all, the auroras still managed to overwhelm the light pollution and make their presence known, revealing multiple colors. Got red, green, and even a little bit of white up in Nikiski, Alaska. If you guys have any photos of the auroras you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.